The Black Hills offers some of the best snowmobiling in the region with 350 miles of trails.
That is the same distance between Sioux Falls and Rapid City on I-90.
In tonight's Eye on Kettleland, Tom Hansen explores the trail system and the place that serves as a hub for snowmobilers called Trailshead.
People come from all over the country to experience snowmobiling in the Black Hills. Not only do they get the thrill and excitement of blasting down a groomed trail, they can switch off the engine and experience the peace, tranquility, and the wildlife of the backcountry. It's a part of the Black Hills you don't see from the road. At the heart of the trail system sits the Trailshead Lodge. The 35-year-old business features snowmobile rentals, a place to gas up, get a bite to eat or something to drink, and for some, a place to sleep after a long day on the trails. 6 years ago, Todd Ebright bought the business from the longtime owners. He and his wife Julie have been updating the buildings and furnishings and looking for new ways to serve their customers. For Todd, who grew up on a farm near Delmont and later owned a successful business in the Twin Cities, the purchase was a long-time dream.
I had searched all over, basically. I'd been to Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Colorado, looked at other resorts, and I was looking for a resort basically that I could basically turn around and make it cash flow properly for me.
After several years of searching, Trailshead checked all the boxes. Julie worked in the radiology field for 30 years. Now she's experiencing the life of a business owner.
Well, I run from the kitchen to cleaning the cabins to, helping out with getting the rentals out to, cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning up the tables and taking reservations and taking orders, and it's just, you're just constantly running back and forth. And
fixing snowmobiles?
No, that I don't have to do, thank goodness.
Julie also has her own way of getting her cleaning supplies and linens to the 7 cabins they rent out. The business has become a family affair with daughter Shauna and granddaughter Haley working behind the counter. 7-year-old grandson Carter helps Todd in the shop. On this day, they're replacing a broken windshield. Once fixed, it's back to the building where the 30 rental snowmobiles are stored and waiting for the next customer. Like many rental places, Trailshead can outfit people for riding in the cold, everything from boots to snowsuits to helmets. The Ebrights say there is a certain amount of pride that comes with owning a place like Trailshead.
I think it's history. This place was where snowmobiling started in the Black Hills, and you can go pretty much anywhere in any state in anybody around that's ever known anything about snowmobiling, and everybody has heard of Trailshead.
For snowmobilers, Trailshead offers a central hub to explore the trails, which stretch from Deadwood to Ditch Creek to Wyoming.
The snowmobile trail system is designed around this spot. And so it's marked accordingly, so when you're going down the trail, they have these orange reflector markers, and when they're spaced out about 300 feet apart, and when they're on the right-hand side of the trail, that means you're going away from Trailshead, and when they're on the left-hand side of the trail, you're coming back to Trailshead. So we always tell everybody it's right away, left to lodge.
The trails are maintained by a fleet of 6 groomers, most often at night. The terrain varies from open meadows to winding tree-lined hills and canyons. The lodge sits at an altitude of 6,500 feet. That's just 500 feet lower than Terry Peak. And that's why Trailshead can get more than twice the amount of snow as places at lower elevations, and why it's an attractive starting spot for snowmobilers.
Nice weather and fresh snow. We were here a couple years ago, it was 20 below, and then it was a little cooler. But
Snowmobilers are a group dedicated to outdoor fun, and Todd and Julie say they are glad to be a part of that family and uphold the traditions of the little store that started it all 35 years ago.
Just come and enjoy yourself.
Even a bad day of snowmobiling is better than a good day at work, so.
With Eye on Kettleland in the Black Hills, I'm Tom Hansen.
Trailshead is now open during the summer, too. During that time, they'll rent UTVs. Also note, the Ebrights say that the past 12 months have been great for business. Because of COVID, more people than ever are exploring outdoor activities.